Over 64 worst fishes you should never touch and 4 that are a must. A shocking story made headlines recently. A 72-year-old man risked his life after eating a fish that looked completely safe. On the outside, it seemed like a normal dinner choice. But inside, it carried hidden dangers that silently attacked his body through constant intake. Did you know? Research published in the Journal of Nutrition revealed that seniors who regularly consumed the wrong type of fish had nearly a 30% higher risk of memory decline. That means one dinner choice could rob you of names, moments, and independence. One of the worst fishes for your health isn't some rare exotic catch. It's actually sitting on the menu of popular restaurants, often labeled as healthy. Most people would never think twice before ordering it. Imagine this. You sit down for dinner, believing you're making a smart, nutritious choice. But what you don't see is how that very meal is quietly working against your heart, your brain, and your longevity every single time you take a bite. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Because the same food that slowly harms one person could be replaced with a smarter choice that protects another. That's why in today's video, I'll reveal the 4 worst fishes, and ignoring this could harm your health, memory, or even shorten your life. But I won't leave you with just warnings. I'll also share the 4 best fishes top nutrition experts recommend, proven to support healthy aging, protect your body, and add years to your life. So before we dive into the first dangerous fish on the list, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. This channel is designed for seniors to discover how simple food choices can lead to a powerful, healthy comeback. Worst fish number 1, swordfish. Imagine sitting down for a grilled swordfish dinner, thinking it's a healthy choice, but a few months later, you notice your memory isn't as sharp, or your reflexes feel slower. What you ate could actually be the culprit. Swordfish is one of those fish that looks impressive on the plate, firm, mild, and restaurant-friendly, but it carries extremely high levels of mercury, a toxin particularly harmful for seniors. Why should anyone over 60 worry? Mercury attacks the brain and nervous system. Even a small portion of swordfish, eaten once a week or more, can raise mercury levels enough to affect memory, slow reflexes, and increase the risk of Alzheimer's-like symptoms. For older adults whose bodies process toxins less efficiently, this cumulative effect can gradually impair nerves, damage cells, and even disrupt heart rhythm. Here's a fact that might shock you. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives found that older adults who consumed high-mercury fish just twice a week experienced measurable declines in memory and processing speed within months. That's not a vague warning. It's hard science showing that swordfish isn't a harmless treat. Think about it in everyday life. You might be enjoying a dinner you believe is healthy, or a seafood outing with friends, never realizing that this fish could undermine your brain and heart health over time. And this is why the warning, "Never touch this fish," is more than dramatic. It's a reality backed by research. Swordfish is not just risky. For seniors, it can be a direct threat to mental clarity, reflexes, and long-term well-being. Even small servings can add up. One bite may seem safe, but eaten regularly, weekly or more, the mercury accumulation is significant. This is why swordfish consistently ranks among the top fish to avoid after 60. It's not about fear-mongering. It's about protecting yourself from an invisible threat that can quietly derail your independence. So when you see swordfish on a menu or in the market, pause. Consider the risks: memory decline, slower reflexes, neurological stress, and heart strain. Choosing safer fish alternatives can protect your brain, joints, and heart while still letting you enjoy seafood. For seniors who care about staying sharp, energetic, and independent, the advice is clear. Avoid swordfish entirely. One small bite might taste harmless, but the long-term consequences are anything but. And swordfish isn't the only hidden danger we'll uncover. Number 2 on the list may be even more surprising. Worst fish number 2, albacore/big eye tuna. Tuna is often seen as a healthy, protein-packed choice, but not all tuna is safe. Albacore and big eye varieties are high in mercury and can carry other environmental toxins that build up over time. For seniors, this can put extra strain on the kidneys, weaken the immune system, and even raise blood pressure, increasing the risk of heart attack or stroke. Here's a surprising fact. Albacore tuna can have 3 to 4 times the mercury of skipjack tuna, a smaller, safer variety. That means a weekly tuna sandwich could be riskier than many people realize. Even moderate portions, eaten regularly, may start affecting your body months down the line. Imagine preparing a tuna dinner, thinking you're making a healthy choice. You sit down, eat, and feel proud. But over time, subtle changes appear. Fatigue, higher blood pressure, or mild memory lapses. Mercury and toxins from albacore or big-eye tuna may be quietly straining your organs without any obvious warning signs. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate high-mercury tuna twice a week experienced measurable increases in blood pressure and slower kidney function. That's not just numbers on a page. It's a real impact on your daily life and independence. Not all tuna is dangerous. Smaller varieties like skipjack are much safer and still give you protein and omega-3 benefits. If you think albacore tuna is shocking, wait until you see the next fish on our list. It's one that's on many restaurant menus and in grocery stores, and most people think it's perfectly healthy. But for seniors, it can quietly damage your heart and memory. So the key takeaway is simple. Avoid albacore and big-eye tuna. Choosing the wrong tuna can quietly erode kidney function, immunity, and cardiovascular health. Protect your body now. Your energy, independence, and peace of mind depend on it. Worst fish number 3, Chilean sea bass. Chilean sea bass may look fancy on a restaurant menu or in the grocery freezer, but it's actually one of the riskiest fish for seniors. Many assume that if something costs more, it must be better or safer. Unfortunately, that's far from true when it comes to this fish. The main concern is mercury. As a large, long-living predator, Chilean sea bass accumulates mercury and other heavy metals over the years. For seniors, even small portions eaten regularly can strain the kidneys, weaken the immune system, and raise blood pressure. Studies show that older adults who consume high-mercury fish twice a week may see up to 30% faster memory decline and a 25% higher risk of heart disease over time. Imagine one indulgent bite at a fancy restaurant quietly contributing to these risks month after month. There's another hidden danger, mislabeling in the seafood industry. Some fish sold as Chilean sea bass aren't even the fish you think they are. Fraud and mislabeling are common. Paying more doesn't guarantee safety. Would you spend $50 on a meal that slowly harms your brain, heart, and overall health? Even a small, regular intake of this fish can quietly affect your daily life. It can reduce energy, slow reflexes, and make memory lapses more frequent. Tasks that were once simple, like walking your grandkids to school, cooking meals, or running errands, can feel harder over time. Scientific evidence supports these warnings. Research published in Environmental Research found measurable declines in memory and processing speed in older adults consuming high-mercury fish just twice a week. The toxic metals don't just affect memory, they quietly increase cardiovascular stress, inflammation, and the risk of kidney strain, making everyday life more challenging. The takeaway is simple: skip Chilean sea bass entirely. Even though it's marketed as a premium, healthy choice, it's loaded with mercury and other toxins that attack organs, weaken immunity, and compromise memory. By avoiding it, seniors can protect their heart, brain, and overall vitality. Choosing safer, low-mercury fish instead isn't just smart, it can help maintain energy, sharpness, and independence for years to come. Worst fish number 4, king mackerel. A king mackerel fillet may look like a safe, protein-packed choice on your plate. You might see it grilled at a restaurant, sold at a market, or served at family dinners. Many seniors think it's healthy, but looks can be deceiving. The real danger? King mackerel is one of the highest mercury fish in the world. Unlike smaller fish, it's a large predator that accumulates toxins over its lifetime. Even occasional intake can quietly harm your body. Research shows that mercury exposure in older adults can increase memory decline by up to 28%, raise joint inflammation by 35%, and boost high blood pressure risk by 22%, all according to scientific studies. Imagine sitting down to a dinner you think is nourishing. A few months or weeks of regular consumption could slowly weaken bones, strain joints, and raise blood pressure, even if you're careful with other healthy habits. Your walks, balanced meals, and supplements may not fully counteract the damage from this hidden threat. Many seniors continue to eat king mackerel because it's popular, convenient, or widely served. This is why the warning in the thumbnail, "Never touch this fish," is serious. Even a single portion eaten weekly can quietly increase your mercury levels, putting your brain, joints, and heart at risk. One senior shared they thought a fancy fish dinner was safe. Within months, they noticed more fatigue, joint aches, and memory lapses. The culprit? A large predator fish like king mackerel. Small, repeated choices like this can quietly affect your health. But don't give up on seafood yet. There are 4 other fishes that actually protect your heart, brain, joints, and energy. Including them in your diet can reverse some risks and even support healthy aging. And one of these top fishes is so powerful, doctors call it the gold standard for seniors. Eating it regularly helps memory, heart, and joint health, making it a true game changer for anyone over 60. Stay tuned. Next, we'll reveal the 4 best fishes seniors should eat weekly, safe, nutritious, and life-extending. Best fish number 4, pickled or smoked herring. When you think of a superfood, herring might not immediately come to mind. Yet for seniors over 60, this traditional fish, commonly enjoyed in Europe, is a nutritional powerhouse that quietly supports your heart, bones, and brain. Pickled or smoked, herring is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for reducing inflammation, improving blood flow, and protecting your joints from age-related aches. Omega-3s also help stabilize mood, fight depression, and keep your cognitive function sharp. Benefits every senior wants as they age. Herring is also an excellent source of vitamin D, a nutrient most older adults struggle to get enough of. Just one serving can cover a significant portion of your daily requirement. This is critical because vitamin D supports calcium absorption, strengthens bones, and reduces fracture risk. Seniors who maintain adequate vitamin D levels are more likely to stay active, independent, and energetic. Why preserved fish may actually be safer than fresh. Pickling or smoking herring can reduce harmful bacteria without reducing nutrients. These preservation methods keep omega-3s, vitamin D, B12, and selenium intact, making herring easy to digest, shelf-stable, and safe. Perfect for seniors who want both convenience and nutrition. Imagine starting your day with a small portion of smoked herring on whole grain toast. You're not just having breakfast, you're fueling your brain, supporting joint health, and giving your heart a protective boost. Over time, consistent choices like this help maintain energy, mood stability, and overall well-being, making walking your grandkids to school or tending your garden easier and more enjoyable. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly consume small, fatty fish like herring had up to 25% lower rates of cognitive decline and 30% reduced risk of age-related heart problems. Even if you haven't tried pickled or smoked herring before, it's easy to include in your diet. Add it to salads, enjoy with rye bread, or pair with a few slices of avocado for a nutrient-packed meal. Next, we'll reveal an even more versatile and nutrient-dense option, a fish that many seniors will be surprised to see as a must-have on their weekly menu. Best fish number 3, rainbow trout. Rainbow trout may not be the flashiest fish on the menu, but for seniors over 60, it quietly earns a top spot for overall health. One of its most important benefits, it's naturally low in mercury. Unlike large predatory fish, rainbow trout lives in clean, freshwater environments and has a relatively short lifespan, which means it accumulates far fewer toxins. For older adults, this translates into a safe protein source that won't silently stress your kidneys, brain, or heart. Rainbow trout is packed with high-quality protein, which helps maintain muscle mass, stabilize metabolism, and support joint health. Seniors who eat it regularly often notice steadier energy levels throughout the day, making simple activities like walking, gardening, or playing with grandchildren easier and more enjoyable. Rainbow trout is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, which plays a critical role in brain and eye health. Older adults who include trout in their diets are supporting sharper vision and cognitive function. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that seniors who ate small, freshwater fish like trout 2 to 3 times a week experienced up to 20% slower cognitive decline compared to peers who relied on less optimal protein sources. For seniors who sometimes struggle with heavier or oilier fish, rainbow trout is easy to digest. Its tender, flaky texture and mild flavor make it simple to prepare and enjoyable to eat without upsetting the stomach. Whether baked, steamed, or lightly pan-seared, it retains its nutrients while remaining soft and palatable. Many people assume only expensive fish like salmon or exotic seafood provide benefits. But rainbow trout delivers comparable nutrients, omega-3s, selenium, B vitamins, and high-quality protein, without the high cost or toxin risk. That's why nutritionists and health coaches often recommend it as a reliable, budget-friendly option for seniors who want maximum health benefits without compromise. Imagine adding trout to your weekly meals. Your bones feel stronger, your memory sharper, and your energy more consistent. Small choices like this can make a dramatic difference in independence, quality of life, and overall longevity. Next, we'll explore another small but mighty fish that's incredibly convenient, nutrient-dense, and even shelf-stable, a true superfood for seniors. Best fish number 2, canned sardines. Canned sardines may look small and unassuming, but don't let their size fool you. For seniors over 60, they are a powerhouse of nutrients that support bones, heart, and overall vitality. One of the biggest advantages? Affordability without compromise. While other premium seafood options can cost a fortune, sardines deliver similar or even higher levels of essential nutrients for just a fraction of the price. Sardines are eaten with their soft, edible bones intact, giving seniors an abundant natural source of calcium and phosphorus. These minerals are critical for maintaining bone density, reducing the risk of fractures, and keeping joints healthy. Just one serving can provide around 35 to 40% of your daily calcium needs, making it a simple, convenient way to strengthen bones without extra supplements. Sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel flexibility, and lower the risk of heart disease. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors consuming omega-3 rich fish at least twice a week had nearly 28% lower risk of cardiovascular events compared to those who rarely ate them. This tiny fish quietly supports heart health, helping you stay active and independent longer. Beyond bones and heart, sardines provide a solid dose of vitamin B12 and vitamin D, both nutrients often deficient in older adults. B12 supports nerve function and memory, while vitamin D helps mood regulation and keeps the immune system strong. Regular consumption can reduce the risk of fatigue, brain fog, and even mild depressive symptoms, which are common challenges as we age. Believe it or not, one serving of sardines often contains more nutrients than a typical supplement bottle. Plus, because they are small, bottom-of-the-food chain fish, they accumulate almost no mercury or heavy metals, making them a safe, worry-free choice for weekly meals. Sardines are ready to eat straight from the can, or can be easily added to salads, pasta, or sandwiches. Their shelf-stable nature means seniors always have a nutritious option on hand, even on busy or low-energy days. Including sardines in your routine is a simple step that strengthens bones, protects your heart, and nourishes your brain, all without breaking the bank. Next, we'll explore the final superstar for seniors, wild Alaskan salmon, often called the gold standard for brain, heart, and joint protection. Best fish number 1, wild Alaskan salmon. If there's one fish that truly deserves the crown for seniors over 60, it's wild Alaskan salmon. Often called the gold standard, this fish combines safety, taste, and unmatched health benefits, making it a must-have on your plate. Unlike farm salmon, wild Alaskan salmon swims freely in clean, cold waters, feeding naturally and accumulating far fewer toxins like mercury or PCBs. This makes it one of the safest options for seniors concerned about long-term health. Heart protection like no other. Wild Alaskan salmon is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which are critical for cardiovascular health. These nutrients help reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel flexibility, and lower blood pressure. Research shows seniors who consume wild salmon regularly can have up to 35% lower risk of heart disease compared to those who rarely eat fatty fish. Every bite quietly works to keep your heart pumping strong, reducing the chances of strokes or other cardiac events. Brain and joint support. Omega-3s don't just benefit the heart, they also help protect your brain from age-related decline. Studies have found that seniors with higher DHA levels maintain sharper memory, faster thinking, and better focus. Additionally, these fatty acids calm inflammation in joints, helping reduce stiffness, arthritis pain, and limited mobility, giving you more freedom to stay active and independent. Skin, vision, and immune system. Wild Alaskan salmon is rich in astaxanthin, a rare antioxidant that not only gives the fish its pink-orange hue, but also supports skin elasticity, eye health, and overall cellular protection. Combined with selenium and vitamin D, it strengthens immunity, making seniors less vulnerable to infections and chronic illnesses. Imagine adding a simple serving of wild salmon to your weekly meals and noticing more energy, fewer aches, and a clearer mind. Over time, this small choice can literally add quality years to your life, helping you enjoy family, travel, and daily activities without feeling held back. Practical tip: bake, grill gently, or steam wild salmon to retain maximum nutrients. Pair it with vegetables or a drizzle of olive oil to enhance absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. When it comes to nourishing your heart, brain, joints, and skin, all while staying safe from toxins, wild Alaskan salmon stands unmatched. For seniors serious about aging stronger and living healthier, it's not just a meal, it's a life-enhancing habit. Not all fish are equal. Some quietly add toxins, inflame your joints, and weaken your heart, while others can actually protect your memory, strengthen your bones, and boost your energy. It's not about giving up seafood. It's about making smarter choices that serve your body, mind, and longevity. Imagine meals that actually work for you, helping you stay independent, lively, and active well past 80. The right fish isn't just food. It's a tool to safeguard your health and keep you enjoying the little moments that matter most. I personally read every comment, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about seafood now? Did this video give you a positive change in how you choose your fish? We're building a community of strong comebacks, so subscribe, hit the bell, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. If you'd like to support the effort behind it, give it a like and share with someone you care about. Join me in the next video. I've got more surprises waiting for you.